Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing so well. As you can see from the title, I've decided to do a review on lip balm products, and the reason I'm doing this is because we're coming from sort of winter into spring here in the UK. I know other countries are totally different. If you're watching in Australia, you've been having your summer and probably heading into autumn time now. Anyway, so I don't know about you, but I have the most annoying dry chapped lips all year round. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, my lips will dry out. So I'm always trying new lip balms. I go through lip balms like nobody's business. So I'm always looking for one that's going to be long lasting, give me proper moisture. So I decided that I was actually going to sit down and do a review. From the picture here. So I went through quite a lot of lip balms, trying them out and seeing what I thought of them. I actually had one sent from my lovely Kathy A over in America. It came with a set. She sent some goodies to my mum, and my mum ended up totally forgetting that this was in there, so I kind of stole it. My bad. So anyway, that was the EOS lip balm. So seeing I've lifted that one first, I will talk about what I think of that. Obviously I have stuff on my lips, so I'm not actually going to put these on my lips. I have already tried them repeatedly and really thought about what I thought of them. So the EOS one, this is the minty one, and I'm trying to think, I think it's like a spearminty sort of mintiness, but I love these. They're just, I know they're a cult buy in beauty gurus on YouTube and stuff, so it was something I really wanted to try, and I know it's not massive in the UK. You can't actually buy these in shops. There is a similar product which I will talk about in a minute, but this is something that I'd actually looked into buying online and ended up not buying it. So anyway, this is what it looks like. So it is just, it's basically lip balm, just instead of in a stick form, just round it and put in here. And it is so easy just to put it on. So this one, I like it because it gives a cooling effect, this one. I know all the flavours will be slightly different in how they make your lips feel, but I love the mintiness where it will make your lips tingle and feel cool, and I think that helps to make you feel moisturised and everything as well. But it is incredibly moisturising. It's creamy whenever it's going onto your lips, so you can feel it being moisturising on your lips. You don't... Some of them I find can feel either watery or tacky. This one is really, really nice going onto the lips, and you don't even need to use that much for it to, oh gosh, my head, to get any effect from it. The only thing that puts me off this type is that it's quite bulky. It's not really easy, you know, if you don't have a bag with you. It's not that easy. Some of mine I actually just stick in my purse, inside my handbag, so that it's easy to find, or they slip into wee side pockets in my purse or my handbag, whatever, so that it's easy to find. Or the likes of today, I was out, part of the day I was out without a handbag, but I still had, I had a lip gloss on for a while, so I had that just in my pocket, whereas this here really takes up a lot of room, so it would, in terms of taking it out and about and stuff, this wouldn't be my first choice. So that is EOS. I don't even know if I said that at the start. It's an EOS lip balm. So thumbs up. I really, really like this product, but I use it more in the house than actually out of the house. I would go for something else if I was going to be out. So the next one is Raspberry Lemonade Blast from Blistex, and I really, really like Blistex products. I love the things like their stuff for cold sores and stuff. I would use that quite a lot. Sometimes I would even use it as a lip balm after cold sores have gone, just to continue to get more moisturisation and stuff in my lips after the cold sore has been there. Anyway, so my husband actually chose this one. He thought that it sounded really good, especially because it did say that it was zingy. Still have the cover for this one. This is what it came in, and this is what it says about it. Why will my lips like it? It's bursting with lovely stuff like exotic coconut oil for moisture, jojoba to condition, and antioxidants, vitamin C and E for supercharged pout protection. Okay, so that all sounds good. So then it says, what else does it do? It says, this fruity beauty has a fresh raspberry lemonade flavour for the lips that taste irresistible too. How do I use it? Yada yada. Simply twist the stick and apply evenly to your lips. Reapply as often as you like, especially if you're out and about in dry, cold or sunny weather. So that's all it really says about that. So I thought, whenever I saw that, do you know what, zingy, because I like the peppermint and spearmint and stuff on my lips, because it gives you that tingly sort of feel, I thought, you know what, I'm going to really like this. So anyway, got it home, opened it. This is the colour of it, you know, it's just sort of a creamy white colour. And I smelt it and I thought, wow. It reminds me of something, and I put it on my lips and I breathed in. And do you ever get that sort of taste feeling in the back of your throat as you breathe something in that's so overpowering? Well, that's what happened whenever I put this on. So although it was really moisturising, the scent and flavour and everything for me was just overpowering. Even now having it open in front of my face, it's starting to annoy my senses already. I will give them one thing. It has SPF in it, so that's really good. I always try and look for things that have SPF in it to protect my lips. I don't know whether the EOS does, because it doesn't say on the product. It doesn't actually give any information on these. Although I'm sure it probably came in a package whenever I opened it, but I can't actually remember. So anyway, it's a no from me. I wouldn't use this again. I'll offer it to my mum or something, see if she likes this sort of scent, because this is the thing. What I don't like doesn't necessarily be something that you won't like. You may love this, you know, you may love the strong fragrance and everything of it, but it's just something that really, it doesn't work with my senses. It really, and it catches in the back of my throat. So, moisturising, has an SPF of 15, but the scent is so overpowering that it really puts me off, and I wouldn't use this again. So our next one then is, let's go with the Balmy, which is sort of the UK version of EOS, only they're now a different shape. I'm sure I saw at one point that they were actually round. As you can see, this was my favourite product. You know, I have used this, and this is my second strawberry one. So, and as you can see, I'm using this one as well. So I really, really like these products. Again, the only turn off with these is that they are quite bulky. Although, if you have keys with you and you don't mind having, you know, a bigger key ring, this is quite a handy wee thing to attach onto your keys. I don't know how, I can't get the word that I'm trying to think of. It's twice now I can't get this word. Anyway, I don't know how annoying it would be on your keys all the time if you have other key rings. But if you didn't have that many, it could be quite handy, just popping it on or whatever. But I do find that chapsticks, stick form of a lip balm is much better for out and about. First of all, it has SPF, so as I said before, it is one of the first things I look for is an SPF for whenever I'm going out during the day, for my moisturisers on my lips. It is incredibly moisturising. I also like that it does leave like a sheen to your lips. It's not quite glossy, but it does leave a sheen to your lips, so it's quite shiny and you just look like you have nice moisturised lips. And even if you're not putting a lip gloss on or you're not putting lipstick on, it really does make your lips look that wee bit more conditioned, and it does give a better pout, let's face it. So I would highly, highly recommend these. I think these are $4.99 now. So the next one I have here is a Nivea. I'm not entirely sure what they were thinking with the package. I know there's a couple of lipsticks that have actually done this as well. So the one I picked up is their Pearly Shine. And I actually slept in whenever I was getting this because it doesn't say if it has an SPF. Let's see. The Pearly Shine says the innovative formula of Nivea Pearly Shine with Hydra IQ and precious pearl and silk extract Combines long-lasting moisture and a beautifully pearly shine, leaving lips silky smooth and velvety soft. But it doesn't, it would appear that it doesn't actually have an SPF in it, which I'm disappointed that I picked it up then. But I have always liked these from quite a while ago because they do sort of, let's see if you can see on my hand, they give like an almost pink pearly sort of sheen to, no, you're not going to see that, just here. And it is very moisturising. It's not really as glossy as like the Balmy or anything would be, but it is incredibly moisturising and does give a nice look. It's almost like a light sort of lipstick on your lips without being too full on. So it is really, really nice. I like it. It does have good moisturising. Again, because of the type it is, it's so easy to carry around with you. You know, rather than the likes of these where it's chunky, you know, this would just slip into a wee side pocket or something and doesn't take up much space. It is slightly thicker, you know, chunkier than the likes of the Bliss sticks and stuff would be, but I still like this. But again, as I say, I don't like the fact that it doesn't have an SPF in it. So that would always put me off. So I wouldn't actually purchase this particular one again because it doesn't have an SPF. So, upside, moisturising, looks pretty on the lips. Massive downside is that it doesn't have an SPF. So, moving on then, we have a chapstick, and this is just your ordinary chapstick. There's no fragrance. It is just called Original. It smells quite clinical. That would be my only criticism of it. It smells like quite clinical. Just sort of a pinky hue to it. It glides on really easy. It's nice and moisturising. It feels nice and soft on your lips. So I mean, this is one where if you don't like flavours and scents and everything, this would be perfect. And as far as I know, these ones aren't actually expensive at all. So it would be one that would be well worth the money as well to try out. So this one is a win overall. Very, very good. So our next one then is the Baby Lips by Maybelline, and this is, oh, I have to say I have tried quite a few of the Baby Lips. This is actually the only one I have left, is the Cherry Me, and it does smell yummy. I have to say it does taste nice on the lips and everything. But I'm not a fan of Baby Lips. I'm really not. For me, the Baby Lips feel quite wet. They don't feel that moisturising. I feel like I'm constantly putting it on to give myself any moisturiser that stays. I feel like I just have to continue doing it. There's no SPF in it either, which is another thing that turns me off from it. The only good thing about these is you can get these ones with you know, sort of like a colour to it. So this is the Cherry Me one, you know, it has like a sort of a pinky red hue to it. So it's almost like a Your Lips But Better kind of redness to it, you know, that, what do you call that, like the bitten sort of, I don't know, plum, I actually don't know what I'm on about. But anyway, yeah, so again, it's not one that I would purchase, you know. It feels too wet on my lips and there's no SPF, you know, so right there, total turn off. But the scent is really nice, you know. So that's that one. So, our next one then is, oh, I dropped it. Okay, so our next one is this one here, and this is by Balm, and it's Cool Mint, and it is so cute with its wee lips. So opening it up, it just looks like this here. I actually got sent one of these by my lovely subscriber Joanne, and fell in love with it so much that I went out and bought a couple more. I keep these in the house. They are very moisturising. You don't need that much, and the smell of the Cool Mint is so gorgeous. I really, really like it. The only thing is, I am funny about using this type of thing outside because you have to use your finger. That is something that I would be very, very wary of, so I would go more for something that I don't have to use my finger outside. At home, however, I am happy enough to use this because I just clean my hands constantly at home anyway. So they're really, really, really inexpensive. I got this, it was less than 30p in Home Bargains, I think it was. Again, the price will be up above me. But I have to say they're really, really handy to have around and really good for stocking fillers and stuff as well. So the good things for this one is that it's very, very refreshing with the mintiness. A little goes a long way with it as well. So I quite like this one. And so the final one is one that I use every single night before going to bed, and it is a Smooch Operator by Soap and Glory, and it smells gorgeous. This is their lip butter balm, and I've been using this since just before Christmas, and as you can see, it really hasn't gone down that much. Oh, the scent is just outstanding. I'm just wondering if there's actually any SPF or anything in it. Okay, so this one here is probably my most favourite one. It doesn't appear to have an SPF in it, so that is a downside for me, but it's one that I use at night whenever I'm doing my makeup, removing my makeup and doing my night routine and everything for my skin. So, and the scent of it, I can't even imagine. It's like a rose scent, but it's very, very subtle, and it is incredibly moisturising. I mean, I couldn't believe it the first time I used it that I just rubbed my finger. Nothing really looked like it was coming away, and I thought, I touched my lips. Wow, it really, smallest amount gave so much moisturisation to my lips. So I have to say, really, really love this product. It's probably not that reasonably priced though, because it is Soap and Glory. I got it in my FaceTime pack whenever I got that at Christmas, so that was in a pack of other things. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought it because it probably isn't that cheap to buy, but you guys will know because it'll be right here above me. So anyway guys, I hope this has been useful to you. Tell me down below, what do you use that maybe I've missed out? No. So anyway guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to finish my cup of coffee. Let me know in the comments below, what do you use on your lips to moisturise? Is there anything that I've missed out here that you think that I should have included in this review? Let me know down below. See you all next time. Love yous.